The Lord is back with his own show, Flip It Like Disick. Are you going to flip for joy or flip the channel? Let's talk about it now on AfterBuzz TV.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
All right, welcome everyone to the Flip It Like Disick AfterBuzz TV after show. We are so excited because this is the world premiere of Flip It Like Disick. It is Scott Disick's very own show, and we're super excited that you are joining with us today. I'm your host, I'm Maggie Clark, and I'm joined by Mekahel. How are you?
Hi guys, I'm great. How are you? I'm so excited.
Yes, we are big Scott Disick fans.
Big fans.
We love the
We're
Lord.
obsessed with him.
Yes. So we're going to be breaking down so many fun topics on today's show. We are going to be talking about the cast, the Malibu House, and Steve Aoki's Vegas home. We're also going to hit you with some of our favorite things that we love about Scott Disick, as well as some predictions, and we have a special segment. So if you're watching, please join us in the live chat. We would love to hear your feedback. Also, make sure you give us a thumbs up and a like and a comment on YouTube and on Apple Podcasts. We'd really appreciate it. So let's dive in. Let's talk about our overall thoughts. What did you think of the world premiere of Flip It Like Disick?
Well, I loved it. Finally, he got his own show. Well, listen, it's fun. It's like bougie houses. He's funny. I mean, how can you not like that? People are funny. The cast is funny. It's just going to be an amazing season, and I cannot wait. What did you think?
Yeah, I totally agree. I kind of felt like this episode really hit the ground running. It was, to me, I expected a little more backstory from him at the beginning, like why he decided to do this, but they were just like, boom, let's go check out a property. Let's, sell these homes. Let's meet the cast.
But that's the thing that I liked, because finally they show some talent of this guy. Because everybody's sitting at home and thinking like the whole 17 years, how many years the Kardashians are on, like what is he doing with his life?
Exactly.
And now you can kind of see.
And that's true, because we've really seen Scott evolve, because he's been this party boy who goes to all these club appearances in Las Vegas, and he gets paid so much money just to show up at a club and say, hey, everybody, let me pour some champagne for you.
What's your real job?
Right. So, and we also know that he's been really into luxury cars, but this, I think, is his real passion project. So I'm very excited to see where this season takes us as well.
Yeah, no, me too.
So let's talk about the cast. It's a really great cast. We already have some serious tension between the cast members. What do you think, first of all, of Benny? Do you like Benny, the best friend?
The best friend. I never saw him before, but he's cute. He's very quiet, but you can't be like, you are Scott's best friend. So he's great.
Right.
His wife is cute too. They seem like a cute people, like trustworthy best friends. So let's see where it goes.
I agree. I like Benny, but I think he's just kind of like, hey, let's mess around, let's have fun, let's bring some energy into it. I don't really know how much he knows about real estate, but I think that actually Benny and Scott co-own a luxury car dealership together in Calabasas.
They do.
So that's how they know each other.
I love it.
You live in Calabasas?
Yes.
Oh, we've got an insider here, an insider to the world of the rich and famous in Los Angeles.
But I feel like him, it's like Jordan and Kylie. She knows nothing about makeup, but she's her best friend, so she's on a show. So
that's true, but it's odd that we've never seen Benny before.
True.
All of a sudden he's in the picture. And then Cosette, Benny's wife, she's cool. She's a realtor. She's got a super laissez-faire attitude about everything. I didn't really get good energy from her. Like when they were having the meeting at Scott's house, she was just kind of like leaning back in the chair, like, meh, maybe check out this property. So I kind of want to see more from her. What do you think of Mickey?
Wow, that's like something else. Like I have no idea what this thing is, but I'm excited to find out like why is he on the show? I mean, there's so many in the Hidden Hills area, Calabasas constructor people, but he seems just funny, and I just hope that he knows what he's doing.
Yes.
Because Scott seems very serious about this job and about this passion and dream and this it's just bringing like drama for not necessary. Do your job. Let her do her job.
And I'm so glad you said that because Willa. Willa. I'm so glad that you said that because I totally agree that she is just really trying to do her job. She's kind of new in this industry, Willa. It seems because she used to be a pop star. I used to be a big fan of Willa Ford's, and then all of a sudden this was such a fun surprise.
I never heard her name before.
She sings that song like, I wanna be bad with you, baby. Bad. I think so. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. But you guys can tell us in the chat. But anyway, so she was great back in the day, and now all of a sudden she has this really successful interior design business, and you know she's just trying to do her job and stay in her lane. And all of a sudden, you know, Mickey, he's just really aggressive.
Aggressive,
and
that's the word.
He doesn't need to be, you know what I mean? Like, I think that he's very talented and he has an amazing vision.
But it's different things. Right. You build the house, you design the house, let her do the interior. Like, this is her job and she's doing a great job.
Exactly.
I don't know if I like her or not. She's very sassy, but I'm gonna like see where it's going. But do your job and just like, I don't like rude people, so it just really bugs me to see it. Like she's very like sassy, but she's still a nice, like, you know, she have a nice way to say her things.
And she has to be sassy because right now it's a boys' club, and she has to assert herself.
True.
And she has to be like, you know what? I'm not going to sit back and let all of you guys make the decision because I am in charge of this project as the interior designer, and I was hired for this job, and I'm trying to, you know, establish myself as somebody who's talented in this field. So she needs to be strong and she needs to stand up for herself. So I'm glad that she's not letting them walk all over her.
I know I'll fell in love with her, but not yet. But she's very talented, so I'm very excited that she's on the show.
Yes, me too.
That she got accepted to the group. But,
totally. So first of all, I think that we should share a message with our AfterBuzz TV family.
Yes,
so
guys, we love AfterBuzz and we love you watching us. So please share your love with us. If you're on YouTube, like and comment below. Let us know what you think. And if you're on YouTube, leave us a review because we would really love to hear from you.
Absolutely. And we are just so grateful that you're part of our AfterBuzz TV family. So thanks so much for watching. And we have so many incredible shows that you guys can tune in and see. So make sure that you watch all of our amazing after shows because we really have something for everyone. We are passionate about TV and we know you are too. So thanks for being a part of our AfterBuzz family. All right, so let's jump into our next topic. We are going to talk about the Malibu House. So what did you think of this Malibu House? What did you think about it before, and what did you think about it after?
Well, before and after, amazing. Like, the before is like, what the F is that? It's like a Malibu house. You think like, oh my God, it's like a house in Malibu, and just like a little like, look like something like hidden over there. Not good, but they made it amazing. Like, I love like the nature part of it, like the nature inside, like the whole thing. They really did it. I don't know about the interior. It's not my style, but I'm sure people likes it. I love the house in general. Like the final result is it's great. It's cute.
Yeah. Well, I have a slightly different opinion on the Malibu House.
Tell me everything.
I do not like. First of all, I don't like the tree that is in the middle of the entryway. I know that you like that about it, all the greenery, but I just feel like when you walk in, you want to see the home, and it blocked off the view of the living room.
It did. It can be smaller, but it's just a cool thing. It's very Hollywood to have it in the house.
Unique, exactly. Yeah. But it's just not my style. I didn't like that at all. Also, it's like, how would you clean it? It'd get dusty and...
Oh, I don't know about
I don't know. That's weird. And then I didn't like the koi pond. That wasn't really my style either. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you like...
No, not my... Like, it's not my style of the house, but...
Sure.
It's nice.
Somebody will like it.
Yeah, they made it really nice, and the price point is amazing for Malibu.
Right. So but you know what's so interesting about that is that Scott said he bought it sight unseen, which is amazing. He's like, oh, I'll just buy this house, and he didn't even go there. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
So he bought it sight unseen, and then he gets there, and he's told that it's got a beach view, like it's a beach house, and you can't even see the ocean until you're upstairs.
Yeah.
So it definitely was not what he was expecting. But I mean, I can't feel bad for him because he should have gone to see it before he bought
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
But they made it amazing, and I'm sure that somebody's going to buy it.
Yes, definitely. So also, I don't know about the interior design. I really didn't like what they did with the living room furniture. One of the chairs looked like a lawn chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't very cute.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't like the interior in general, but
Yeah.
you can see that she have a talent.
Oh,
I have
she
to say that.
absolutely
It's just like,
does.
well, she had like, what, 5 days? I mean, they
Yes.
tricked her there, so
That was not
I'm giving
cool.
her that, like, you know?
That was not cool of Scott and Benny at all because she was
But that's Scott. He's funny. He's like wild, just, you know, always messing around.
Right. Like, I'm not surprised that he did that, but at the same time, I felt really bad for her because she was running on no sleep. She's going back and forth from Vegas to work on the Aoki house, and she's just exhausted and stressed out. The movers are being super lazy.
So lazy.
So lazy. So it just was an unfair trick and test that he put her through, but she passed. So,
passed.
yeah, we'll see more of Willa.
For sure.
Yes. So, what do you think of that Aoki house? What are your first
Well,
thoughts?
it's not my cup of tea. It's too
Ah.
modern for me. I mean, I like modern, but just like too much going on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cool. It's very unique and different. And like it's a house that I'll walk in and I'll just be like, oh my god, wow. I don't want to live there, but I'll be like, wow, shocked. It's sick.
Yes.
For him, for somebody like him.
Oh, totally.
So, yeah.
So I have to tell you that have you ever seen Steve Aoki perform?
No.
Okay, so you guys, I've seen Steve Aoki perform in Las Vegas. This was a few years ago. I was in like a really crazy party stage of my life, and I went to Las Vegas, and I was pretty much front row at this club with him performing. And if you've ever seen him, he is a blast. I mean, he really is so interactive with the crowd, and he had this blow up boat, or it was like a blow up mattress or something. And he jumped in it and he was floating through the crowd and everybody was passing him around. And then he was shaking up bottles of champagne and spraying them all over people. And then he had cake because it was someone's birthday. He was throwing cake at
that's
people.
fun.
It was so
I
much
want to
fun.
go to Vegas right now.
I mean, his house is absolutely insane and massive, but
It's
like,
probably very reflecting on who he is.
I think it totally
So
is.
You can see it even without knowing him.
He really is making money hand over fist because he's doing these club appearances in Vegas all the time. He's playing music festivals. He's got songs on the radio. He's collaborating with huge artists. So I'm not surprised his house looks like that. So anyway, so the task was to create these pods for his guests because he probably has visitors all the time crashing at his place. And I find it hard to believe that if he has this massive house, what was it, 16,000
Yeah, and he's
square
like people
feet?
sleeping on mattresses all over the house.
How does he have a 16,000 square foot house and not,
enough bedrooms?
have enough bed? That just doesn't make sense to me at
know.
all.
I know.
I
but
don't know.
Who,
Regardless.
who knows?
Yeah, regardless. What did you think of these pods that Willa created?
Love it. It's
Yeah?
like so good. I mean, she made from one room 3 bedrooms. These glasses are like sick. I never like heard about something like that. It's so cool. The paint, I didn't like the paint. It's just like too much. It's like it's a home, but again, it's his home and it's like reflecting him and what he is. But let's talk about just the split and the glasses and just like sick. Furniture wise, it's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
it's very simple.
Right.
But again, she said that she's trying to pay attention to the paint. So that's fine.
I get it.
But I just love the idea. Like these glasses and how she made it in like few days is just insane. Because it's something that you need to think about.
Right.
So I guess she's overthinking about stuff.
I mean,
and I love it.
I totally agree with everything you just said. And I'm just honestly, I'm so blown away by that glass. Because at first when she was like, oh, I'm gonna, I'm gonna build these pods with this glass. I was like, that's such a dumb idea.
Yeah, it's like an office.
There's no privacy. Like, how is this gonna work? I mean, the technology behind that glass
It's
that
insane.
will actually turn, is it
It's become like
yeah,
white,
it's like
a wall.
transparent
Yeah.
to a wall. It's magic to me.
It's magic.
So
It's
I'm
insane.
blown away by that. So congratulations, Willa, on your
sure.
innovations. That was such a cool idea. But I agree with you about the furniture. It was like just like a black mattress in there.
Yeah.
It seemed really boring. And that mural didn't resonate with me at all. It was like a T-Rex in weird pajamas or something.
But when you see his house, it matches.
It
like,
makes
it's just
sense.
coming together.
Yes.
So she nailed it.
I agree.
Like, she nailed it.
It totally
Willa, you
makes
nailed
sense.
it.
Yeah. Way to go, girl. I love it. She's great. She's very innovative. What did you think about both Willa and Scott jumping into the pool?
I mean, again, this is so Scott to do it,
Right.
but to make her jump, just tell her in advance, be a nice person, and don't make her jump with her dress and the whole hair and makeup in. She's trying to impress you and to look good, and you ruined that. But it was funny, it was cute. I love that she actually did that. It's just
Yeah.
like, they're fun people,
I mean, it showed that she's really committed.
for sure.
And she's like, you know what? Fine. Like, I'm going to do what it takes. I just
Whatever you
hope,
want, boss, and I love it.
right. But I just hope that she doesn't go too far into
please.
pleasing
Yeah,
Scott.
for
Right.
sure.
Like, if it were me, I don't know, maybe I'd do it. Like, why not? It's a once in a lifetime thing. Like,
Yeah.
jump off the roof of Steve Aoki's house into a pool. That's fun. But, you know, if she was really like, no, I'm going out to dinner after this.
By the end of the episode, you can see that she's, after like they tricked her and she find out like what's happening, she's like, you can see that she's like, okay, now I'm going, like, now it's gonna be my way.
Yes.
So let's see where it goes.
I think in the future and that's more into predictions, guys, but I think that in the future she's definitely going to be more stern and a little more serious and not be as much of a pushover.
For sure.
Yes. So, yeah, I think that we should also talk about our top 3 favorite things that we love about the star of our show, Scott Disick. So, what do you love about Scott?
I love the fact that he's funny throughout the years and in this show. He's the funniest like ever, and he's just like so fun to watch.
He is. He's really fun. I love some of the things that he says, like he's creative with his language. I love that he's a lord. He actually
He is the
got
lord.
the title of being a lord, a formal title. So I just find that so entertaining. The Lord. What
The
is his
Lord.
what is it? Let the Lord be with you. His
Let the Lord-
Instagram.
yeah.
It's
It's hilarious. Like,
hilarious.
and I love it.
I love Scott. So what do we love about Scott? We love that he's funny and entertaining. We love that he's a good father.
best father
he's
ever.
a great father. He cares about his kids so much. He loves them. And
them.
our third thing that we love about Scott is that he's real. He's a real person. It's really fun when we're watching the Kardashians and he says the things that we are thinking at home.
Yes.
Right?
I
Like
love
he's
it.
the one who's like, oh my gosh, I'm rolling my eyes over how extra these women are.
Yes.
And
Listen, I love them. Let's not talk bad
Right.
about that.
Oh,
But-
we're not talking about, hey, I
but-
love the Kardashians myself.
No,
trust
but yeah,
me.
he's so real, and
But
it's just
they
like
can be
it's
extra.
fun to have somebody that's like real in this house.
He is
like,
real.
Like more real.
Yes.
than
And he
normal.
also, we've been on this journey with Scott for a long time where we've seen him grow
Ups and
and
down and ups
evolve.
and down, yeah.
And he's gone through so many issues with alcohol abuse and his parents passing away and, you know, so many issues with Courtney.
Wait, but I have to add something about that.
Yes.
It was at the beginning of the episode when Chris and him had like drinks or something.
They had lunch together.
I love it. Like I love the fact
know.
that she took him as a son. Because
Yes.
like their relationship, Courtney and him, is very weird. You have to say.
It's very
and
weird.
it just like for me, he become part of the family as Chris' son, like another son, and I love it. Like they're
agree.
so it's just so cute how she support him.
It's so sweet. I
I
mean,
just had to add that
I'm-
because I love Chris.
I'm
and
so
she's
glad you did because
best.
she really is so caring and she really is a
So
mother
caring.
figure to him and he needs that in his life because he doesn't have parents anymore.
Exactly.
And even if he and Courtney aren't together, like they are very much forever going to be family. And the Kardashian Jenners, West, they have really embraced him as a family
As a family,
member.
yeah.
But going back to, you know, why we love Scott because he's so real, you know, we really have seen him evolve and grow up. And I just really love that this show is going to show us another side of him. And also the past season or two of the Kardashians, it's been so much less about Scott because there's been so much else going on with the women that I think that this will be really fun. It'll give us a really heavy dose of Scott and his personality, and all of us Scott fans are really gonna enjoy this season. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. So in our AfterBuzz TV after show for Flip It Like Disick, at this point, we would have a little bit of news and gossip for you. But we're going to let our panelists who are going to be here next week take care of that. So we have Rivet joining us, and we also have Missy joining us. So we are excited.
It's going to be so exciting next week.
Yes. And now we're going to have our special segment, you guys. So our special segment is actually kind of fun. We're going to be bringing in the rest of the Kardashian, Jenner, West, etc. clan. And our special segment is called Who Would Live There? So we're going to be talking about which member of the Kardashian Jenner West clan would live in the homes that are featured in the Flip It Like Disick show. So let's talk about the Malibu house first. Now, who do you think would live in the Malibu house?
Listen, nobody.
What?
Listen, maybe Kanye, because it's very clean and very gray, like their house, because their house just was featured recently. The new house of Kim and Kanye is very like clean and cement like gray, so maybe they will like it, but I don't see nobody lives there. It's too naturey for our princesses.
Okay, so I'm gonna go off on a limb here.
Who?
And I'm really expanding the clan.
Tell me everything.
So I love you. You're so fun. So I think that the person who would live in the Malibu house, and remember, guys, the Malibu house was like very kind of masculine and had a lot of hard edges, and it a lot of grays and whites, and even the decor that was brought in was very masculine, it felt like. And I think that I could see one of the now bachelor baby daddies / ex-boyfriends of Khloe living there. So I think either Tristan or I feel like I could see Tristan living there.
This house is too small for them. They're like too big. These guys. So I don't know.
Funny.
This is like a small house after all.
Yeah, maybe like Tristan or Lamar is what I was thinking.
Okay.
Okay, just throwing it out there. Okay, what about the Vegas house? Who would live there?
Kendall, for sure.
I said the same thing.
This is so her. Like,
yes.
She had this condo in in downtown LA, and she had like this condo in Manhattan. Like, I feel like she would love it. It's like, it's not feeling like a home or a house. It just feels like an apartment, cool and edgy, and like Kendall.
But it also has a pool.
Yeah.
That is so funny you said Kendall, because I was thinking Kendall exactly. And one of the reasons is because, you know, we all know that Kendall is a model and she has all of her model friends. So she would need a massive home for all of her model friends to come and crash. And then they'd go partying in Vegas, go out to some swanky dinner, and then they'd come back to, you know, this hot home that's super edgy and forward thinking and super modern. And they would crash there. And then the next day they'd all like hang out by the pool and have cocktails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? You guys at home, can you like comment below and let us know what house and who will live where? Because we want to know.
Yes,
we want you to be part of our show and to like talk to us.
Definitely. Thank you. I'm glad that you mentioned that. Also, next up, you guys, we're going to talk about our predictions for the next episode. Yeah.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I love the creepy music. Okay, so what do you think is going to happen? Let's say what's going to happen next episode, and then what's going to happen this season.
Well, what's going to happen next episode? I feel like this house, the Malibu house, is going to be sold 100%. And it's going to be a lot of drama. As you can see from like the end of the episode, you can see that Mickey is like getting into like the drama and getting like into messy. So this is going to happen. And I don't know, for the whole show, like it's just going to be a lot of drama because the team are not really connected and loving each other.
Right.
But what I'm really excited is to see Courtney and what she thinks about this whole thing that Scott is doing right now.
Yes.
So that's something I'm really looking forward for next episode.
Oh my gosh.
She's there, I saw. So
I know. Okay, so I was wondering if we were going to see Courtney and some of the rest of the clan because, you know, it's all about Scott. But of course, since he's so integrated in their lives, of course they're going to bring them in. So in that promo, we saw Courtney say like, I'm so proud of you.
I know, I love it.
Whoa, guys. Whoa, Scott is growing up. And Courtney, I mean, we all know she broke it off with him many, many times because he was so immature and he couldn't get his life together. So...
But is it too late now because of Sophia? Who knows?
Sophia who?
Oh, stop it. I mean, yes, but...
I wonder if we're going to see Sophia in this season. Okay, we'll see. Okay, so my prediction is that we're definitely going to see Chloe and Courtney. I think that even though they didn't show them in a promo, I think we'll see Kim and Kanye too.
I mean, they're all really, really loving big families, so they have to be there for him.
Right, and it's all on the E Network, and they're all
It's all the same show, just different name and different storyline.
I'm excited to see them all. So I think that's my prediction, but also I'm pretty sure that we saw in the promo for later in the season that they're going to go to some sort of team building camp. Is what it looked like, because it looked like they were doing some sort of a zip lining.
Yeah. Well, listen, this group of people needs to get together somehow and like know how to work together.
They do. And also I think that there's going to be a big blow up between Mickey and Willa. Yeah. But I think that it is Scott's responsibility for him to sit down with Mickey, because Mickey is the instigator. He's the problem.
Sorry,
so Scott needs to sit down with him and he has to say, like, dude, stay in your lane, back off. So I'm hoping that we're going to see that. But of course, drama gets more views.
I love drama.
That's why we're all here, right? So that's exciting. So we'll have to wait and see next week. So until then, I'm so happy that you all joined us today. You can see more from me on social media at Maggie Clark on camera on Instagram and at Maggie on camera on Twitter. And where can people find you?
You guys can find me I am on Mekahel on Instagram and on Mekahel on Facebook. And YouTube, everywhere.
All right. Nice. We're going to find you everywhere. Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining us for the Flip It Like Disick after show on AfterBuzz TV. We did have fun, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.